Okay, so to continue with the rest of our nervous system assessment, we're going to assess rapid alternating movements. So I'm going to have the patient take each of his fingers and touch it to his thumb like this, quickly. There you go. Alright, and then we're going to have him turn his hands over like this. So he's able to perform rapid alternating movements. That is a normal finding. Now we're going to do the finger to the nose test. So what you're going to do is you're going to touch your nose and then touch my finger. Touch your nose, touch my finger. Touch your nose, touch my finger. Touch your nose, touch my finger. Okay. So he's able to do that. So that's a normal finding as well. We can also have him lay down.
Which one is the nose?
It's fine. And he's going to take his heel and start at the base of his leg. Put your heel here and move it up your knee and down your knee. Okay, good. And we're going to do the other leg. Okay, great. All right, you can sit up now. So that was a heel to shin test, and he did great with that. So that is also a normal finding. In patients that have had strokes, they can find the finger to nose test and the heel to shin test very difficult to do because their nervous system has been affected by the stroke. So now we can grade motor strength, which we graded his strength earlier. We can grade it now. Of course, I can push or pull against me. Okay. So he's got good adequate strength. In grading motor strength, a 0 would be no contraction. 1 would be a muscle flicker but no movement. 2 would be movement possible but not against gravity. A 3 would be movement possible against gravity but not resistance. So when I was pulling on him, or when I was pulling back against him, he couldn't pull back against me. That would be a 3, but he is actually not a 3. So a 4 would be movement possible against some resistance by the examiner. And then 5 is normal strength. This patient has normal strength, so I'd grade him a 5 because he's able to adequately resist me. In testing the sensory system, we can do the pinprick test and also the light touch. So I can touch the patient's face. Can you feel that? With left, right, or both? Okay. Okay.
My left shin. My right shin. Oh. My left,
Okay, so the patient is able to feel light touches, and then you can do the pinprick as well. Do you feel that? Both sides? So he's able to feel me pricking that, so he can feel the pinprick and the light touch. Position, so I'm going to have you close your eyes for me, if you don't mind. I'm going to try to get my viewing angle lower. Okay. Straighten your feet out for me. Okay, so you've got your eyes closed, right? Okay. So can you tell me if I'm pushing your toe up or down?
Down. Up.
Okay. So the patient was able to tell me the position that I was pushing his toe, even though his eyes were closed. So that was also a normal finding in terms of the sensory system vibration. I can take my tuning fork and put it on bony prominences on the patient, and I can test whether or not he's able to feel the vibration equally on both sides of the bony prominence, or if he can feel it at all. So to begin, I can begin with the shoulders. Feel that? Yeah, okay. I can do it on the shoulder, or the sternum, the sternum. And the elbows. Feel it? Okay. I can also do it on the wrist. The knees. And I'm saving time by not doing the finger joints. Feel that? Even and equal on both sides. Okay. So the other places you can do are the shin and the toes. So now I can do some point localization. So if you don't mind to close your eyes, can you tell me where I'm touching you?
my left side,
Of,
my face.
okay?
My left arm. Alright, right side. My left shin.
Okay, so the patient's able to feel and localize where he's feeling me touch him. So then I can also do 1-point discrimination, which is what I just did. He just told me, that he can feel it in the 1 point that I'm touching. 2-point discrimination, I can take something, for example, this lovely little fork thing, and he can tell me, close your eyes. Where do you feel that?
My left hand.
Do you feel both prongs?
Yes.
Okay. And then, for example, I can take, tell me where you feel that.
And the top and the bottom of my right arm.
Okay, so we're able to do 2-point discrimination, and his findings are normal. From there, let's see how much time we got. Okay, so we can also test reflexes. The reflex system, the grading system, is as follows. So a 0 would be no contraction of the reflex. A +1 would be hyporeflexive. Or a less than normal finding of the reflex. A +2 would be a normal finding, which is a normal reaction or normal reflex. +3 would be hyperreflexive or slightly above normal reflex. And a +4 finding would be clonus, which is repetitive shortening of the muscle after a single stimulation. So we're going to go ahead and proceed with some tests of the reflexes. So to begin, I'm going to go ahead and begin with the Achilles reflex. So with the Achilles reflex, the root nerve is the sciatic nerve. Okay. And then from there, I can also assess the patellar, which is the knee. If you don't mind. Sorry for all the repositioning I'm having to do. Okay. So the root nerve is the femoral nerve. Okay. I can assess this on both sides. Alright. I can also assess the bicep nerve. The root nerve of that is the musculocutaneous nerve. Okay. And I can assess that on both sides. Okay. And then I can assess the brachioradialis, which is the root nerve is the C5, C6 radial nerve. Okay. Okay. And then I can assess the triceps, which is the root nerve is the radial nerve C7 and 8. Okay. Okay. So all of his nerve findings were normal, and we'll continue with the next one.